Would you call me crazy if I told you that insects are tiny witnesses? Insects are everywhere around us, from the anthills on the sidewalk to the fruit flies in your kitchen. We can't seem to avoid them, and neither can criminals. Forensic entomology can play a crucial role in crime scene investigation because we have learned so much about these tiny creatures to help aid us. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There are around 1 million of known species of insect, but estimated over millions that are undiscovered. So which bug exactly is so detrimental to an investigation, you may ask?
Flies, yes. That pesky bug you wish so deeply would stop buzzing around your ear. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has questioned the relevance of flies, and I found it extremely fascinating when I learned exactly how flies help build timelines for crimes. In an investigation, most often, investigators don't look at the stages of bug life until 72 hours after the death was determined. And to be more specific, we're going to look at one species, even though there are many choices, but the most common species examined is a blowfly. In forensics, flies are used to create a PMI, a post-mortem interval, meaning the timeline after death to when the body is discovered. They can also be used to determine a time of death depending on different factors. During the beginning stages of decay, flies are used as a detrimental asset when it comes to crime scenes. For background, to better understand why the development of these flies are so detrimental for forensic entomologists, we must first go over these stages of that development.
Flies go through complete metamorphosis, meaning they have an egg, larval, pupal, and adult life stage. The larvae can develop into a pupae as soon as 55 to 65 hours, while the pupae takes around 170 hours to completely develop. The whole process from egg to adult takes around 10 days, which makes this lifespan identifying what stage a fly may be in can help determine a post-mortem interval.
Conditions are a huge factor when it comes to fly development. When it comes to fly development, in the ideal conditions, it would be 70 degrees and pretty humid. But most of the time, the world is not in ideal conditions. The environment can be a huge factor, as well as the climate or location. If you're in a heavily wooded area, there's more likely for you to find flies or bugs like beetles. And with understanding the stages of fly development and the ideal conditions that a fly would be found in, forensic entomology is a growing role in the forensic science industry. I hope you understand next time you spot a fly. I hope you remember that they're used to solve everyday crimes.